Hello teacher, today I want to talk about something that is practically glued to our hands every day, our cell phones. To be honest, I use it to my cell phone for absolutely everything. Checking my class, watching videos and connected with my friends. But a few months ago, I had to experience what it's really like to live without it for an entire day. And unfortunately, it wasn't my choice. I got robbed. It was an awful experience, and because of that, I had to go to work for a whole day without a phone until I could buy a new one. Honestly, at first, it was a complete nightmare. I felt incredibly anxious and disconnected. I didn't know what to do to distract myself during my free moments, and I kept touching my pocket by instinct, only to remember it was empty. I really regretted being in that situation because I felt totally cut off from the world. However, as the hours passed, I started adapting to the situation. At time, I was working in a very tall building, and so since I couldn't look at the screen, I began to focus on my surroundings. I stood by the window and just looked outside. I watched the people walking below and observed how the cars passed by. To pass the time and distract myself, I also started drawing meaningless doodles on a piece of paper and inventing random stories in my head. If I had my phone with me that day, I would have spent the entire time scrolling on social media instead of noticing the world around me. In the end, I wouldn't say it was entirely bad, although I definitely missed my phone on this day. Uh, that whole situation made me think about a digital detox. Actually, I tried to do one on a weekend, but it was just too difficult for me. It's really so I stopped doing it and didn't try again. The anxiety of not knowing if someone is texting you is real. When I look at my routine now, I wish it were easier to just turn off the screen and relax. And I wish I didn't depend so much on a device to feel entertained. It's hard, but that day taught me sometimes it's good to disconnect, even if it's by force. Uh, this is the Thanks you for your attention, teacher.